I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and spent the first 6 years of my life there. My father owned a lumber yard, and my mother was a housewife. My father sold the lumber yard, and we moved to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania in his capacity as a clergyman. We spent a year in Bethlehem, and then we moved to Philadelphia. From there, again, a job change, and we moved to Red Bank, New Jersey. That's where I went to high school. I met my wife-to-be. After graduation from high school, I entered Fairleigh Dickinson University, and from there, Vietnam War was in the background, so I signed up to join the Army Reserves and started working at Bamberger's department store. That was interrupted, of course, for 9 months of basic training. I also spent time in the manufacturing world, moving to a company called SK Products, which was an assembler of product in the New York City area. I was their credit manager upon first entering the company and added the position of office manager and then finally controller before leaving the company in 1975. So I began my career on the road in 1975 as an associate of 2 senior reps in the New York City area.
I met Mark in 1976. I was a store owner at that time. I was pretty young as opposed to now. And Mark came in to sell me, and we hit it off from day one. It just worked out, and we're still buddies to this day.
I first met Mark in Hickory, North Carolina. And we became friends, and we started going, after dinner, we'd go over to the Ramada Inn. At the time it was referred to as the Ramada. And we'd have drinks, and we just became friends from then on.
And then eventually the team broke apart, and I got together with one of my other partners, and we actually formed our own partnership, which lasted 25 years. I joined the FMR of New Jersey in the early 80s, rising to the position of their presidency.
When I first met Mark, I was driving to a furniture store in Kearney, New Jersey. I had an appointment. Within 30 seconds, I was kicked out of the furniture store because of the way I behaved. The next thing I heard is, "Hey kid, have you had anything to eat?" Couldn't see him at first until, oh. He took me across to a pizza joint, and for the next 4 hours, he spent his time telling me how I was and wasn't going to do things if I was going to survive.
IHFRA is the most important part of the representative's life on the road, offering a large variety of benefits and camaraderie to those people who take advantage of it.
Working with Mark was great. We have 5 members on the executive committee, and we all had different tasks as we tried to strive to make IHFRA a much better organization. He got IHFRA to the point where it is today, a very successful organization.
What amazes me about Mark is how grounded he is with his family, his faith. But other than my closest family, I'm never more impressed by a person's values than I am by Mark.
Mark's best friend was Bruce Marmer, and Bruce was a very dear friend of mine as well. And I do know that Mark called him every day when he got sick with cancer. And he also kept me informed. Bruce was a great ally to IHFRA, and I appreciate the fact that Mark kept me informed and kept being a good friend of Bruce till the day he passed.
Life is made up of many different relationships. My first and foremost partner is my wife, Nancy. As an educator, she has taught me a lot. I hope that our life continues for many more years to come. She's a great sounding board and a very smart person.
I want to congratulate Mark for the many years of his service to IHFRA and Nancy, because I know she put up with a lot of hours of him being away from home.
Mark, thanks for all your service to IHFRA, and thanks for being my friend.
Cheers to you, buddy. Good luck and congratulations again, and I'll see you soon.
Slick, congratulations on the IHFRA 2018 Distinguished Service Award. They wanted me to call you Mark, but I just couldn't do it. I sure am proud for you.
Thank you, IHFRA, for this award. I will remember it forever.